This is the other thing I wanted to talk about. Past lives.
Yeah.
Buckle up. So, this is my thing with past lives. They're all running concurrently because they're all running on a fucking time loop. That's why we can connect with them. That's why we can heal. That's why when you heal in a past life, you're healing in this life. What I'm saying to you now is as this matrix falls away, all these past lives are up for grabs. In our organic timeline, there's no death, right? If you are starting to remember your lives, right, and your consciousness is eternal, where's death? It's matrix fuckery. Got it?
Yes.
Almost.
Yes.
Give it back to me.
Okay, so basically in the organic, I'm getting the death thing.
No, I can see you getting it. I can see a light bulb, but it's just dim. It hasn't exploded yet.
So, oh dear.
Let me explain it this way. Dimensions of self, right? You know all these dimensions of self, and we've been told, oh, this dimension of self can fuck with you and da-da-da-da-da. Because what they do is they do play with the dimensions of self to fight against you.
That's fine.
Right?
Fuck, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I'm saying to you, right, here we are with all these dimensions of self, and I'm talking about like Mayan Man, for instance, pitting himself against you. It's like that's how fucked they have made us all, that we compete against ourselves for our own energy, for our own enlightenment, right? It's like once you get all dimensions of self aligned with self and all rocking and doing the right thing, and you're moving the co-ops out of those dimensions of self as well.
Oh, man.
Right?
Yeah.
The matrix is gone from everywhere. You starting to get the picture?
Yes, I'm starting to get the picture.
Give it back to me. Give it back to me. Bring it back to me. I can't remember that song. Fucking went on forever though.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one? Yeah. Sing it back.
He looked like a fucking freaked out Taya Leone, that chick in that fucking outfit. It's like, I'll have what you're having, bitch. Anyway.
She's like comfortable with that.
I can't even remember her name now.
Neither.
Anyway, yes, bring it back to me. So tell me.
Okay.
Past lives, dimensions of self, bring it to me, bitch.
Okay. So, organic timeline, in my experience and what you were saying, that there is no death. It's just a beingness. It's a potency of creativity that's endless.
Wonderful.
Like that.
Yeah, baby.
And then the Matrix, because it's so fucked and it's so limited and there's an end and a beginning in everything.
Yes.
There is birth and death. There's like, basically there's a death. So everything is separated. Therefore there are other lives because we've been compartmentalized.
Yeah. I mean, so, if you weren't, then this jig would have been up ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they make you live a life.
Yes.
You die, you forget, you come back. Fuck off.
Yeah. All in the name of karma and learning your lessons.
Oh, learning your lesson.
Yeah. Such a buzz thing. But you know what? With the dimension of self, though, it makes fucking sense, though. It just... When the Mayan Man, when he was such an ass, I was like, I cannot believe I'm such an ass to myself. But I could see that in Mayan Man, everything was so fucked. Like the whole energetic blah was just fucked. All these kind of different co-ops that were existing there. It's like no wonder he was against me because he was so running the program. But ever since I put him back in his box, he's been playing well.
But no, ever since you've been healing yourself and healing his trauma, because that's what it's doing. It's just another part of yourself. So now all parts of yourself, instead of competing, are on board. But what I'm saying, when we do these clearings and we do all points in time, all bodies, all dimensions, that's what we're clearing from. All parts of self that have been in this matrix fuckery. You know, that are trapped in this birth, death, bullshit. Dig it?
I dig it. I'm just getting this vision now. Just kind of everything is just aligned. And
on that note, I just date myself, yeah.
No, I'm just getting this image of how the return back to the organic, of how when you lift all that shit, you heal all that shit, it really, that return of the organic is really It's the real term for oneness.
Oh,
I
oneness.
hate using the word oneness, but it's like, it really
let's
is
get a new
just...
term.
Let's
Let's
what?
get a new
Let's
term.
use a new term.
Oneness is so co-opted up the yin-yang, and it's never been my thing. I mean,
I
I don't
know.
want to decommission Ra, because Ra's my truth. And Ra is not a being, per se. Right? But this is a little different. So let's decommission oneness, for fuck's sake. What can we say? Because it is a little bit
So I want to go to unified, but even that's a bit kind of
let's just do
wank.
optimum functioning organic blueprint.
Optimum functioning organic blueprint.
Has to be
but even so,
convoluted, doesn't it?
Yeah, but even so, that doesn't quite encompass the sentiment of oneness.
Listen, word porn, you come up with it. No pressure. I'll get back to you in about an hour.
And cut out the waiting time.
The magic of film.
I'm waiting to feel it. So
Organic
I
network.
keep on getting
plugged into the organic network.
That could, yeah.
More describing it.
Yeah, but that feeling that you get when it's that endlessness, it's that, I don't know, there's no word for it. It's such a feeling for me.
Well, it's easier to describe how it feels. Authentic, vast, real, connected, plugged into the organic network, disconnected from all inorganic, etc. So while we've got all the parameters of what it is, we need some kind of Andrew Bartz's catchphrase, skin suit DNA, to,
We'll find something for that. There'll be something coming for
we
that.
welcome suggestions from subscribers.